Well, right now at 6, it's been 1 year since 988 launched in Ohio. It's a hotline for those who are in a crisis or having suicidal thoughts.
10 TV's Terry Jabor tells us how the program's been doing and what's next for mental health services here in Ohio.
In the last 12 months, the 988 call centers in Ohio have received about 12,000 calls or texts a month from people who are in need.
Every day in Ohio, we of course have people who are in a crisis, families who are experiencing that crisis. 988 provides a place to turn.
Governor Mike DeWine applauding the state's 988 program. He says the numbers show it's a necessary service in the state.
After a brief decline of suicides over the last 2 years, deaths by suicide are growing again.
And they expect the call numbers to increase.
And the demand for mental health services among Ohio's youth and families has never been greater.
Chris is proud of the work that the 400-plus people do to answer the 988 calls in state.
The staffing of the call centers, we know there's workforce shortages in every sector, and behavioral health care is certainly one of those areas where we are continuing to recruit and make efforts to retain our workforce.
Right now, there are 19 centers across the state that answer calls any time of the day or night.
That nearly 80% of people who call this crisis line can receive the help that they need and have that resolved, that suicidality, that crisis resolved through a call to a trained counselor.
Those calls that come into the hotline range.
Some might just be having a bad day, a bad moment, and just need to talk about that with somebody, and a listening ear is very helpful. Others may be much more significant, and as Rick pointed out in his story, might have a plan for taking their own life.
$46 million from the state will go towards 988 in the next 2 years. Governor DeWine says he wants to build up the state's behavioral health care. And right now, about 90% of those calls are answered by someone in Ohio. Reporting in downtown Columbus, Terry Jabor, 10 TV News.
And as a reminder, you can call or text the 988 hotline at any time of the day. So if you or someone you know needs help, make sure you call.